additional part in the beginning, but since we're actually at a place called Global, it's not the same. So Women Who Code, as an international organization, has released 6 deep learning communities within the past year. And these 6 communities are blockchain, data science, mobile, front end, cloud, and Python. So all of these communities all have their own separate subsite on womenwhocode.com. So if you, like, after you go to womenwhocode.com, if you do like / data science, you'll then get on that specific website, and you can see all the upcoming events. And the awesome part about all these events is that they're all online. So at least at this point, definitely. So these are webinars you can attend and really start participating right away. So all of these specific communities are led by women leadership fellows, and that's, we put a lot of effort into recruiting some very diverse and awesome women who have a really deep passion towards each of these specific communities. So once again, this program launched in Q2 of 2019. They're currently expanding and growing in each area and track. And online content for members to participate and consume is currently available already, but it's still going to keep growing really over probably the next year. An example of some of the ways you can connect beyond just the Women Who Code website is going on social media. All of the tracks have Instagrams and Twitters for sure, and this is a great way to keep connected regarding the webinars coming up. Because personally, I don't always go on the Women Who Code website every single day, but I'm always on Instagram at least once or twice a week, so if not more. So this is a great way where you can keep aware of what's going on, and even maybe see an opportunity where you can speak one day. As you can see, this is the Women Who Code front end track Instagram, and they showcase how they're going to be talking about Vue in the upcoming month. So people who are interested in Vue can sign up and talk about a specific aspect of the JavaScript framework Vue that they enjoy, if that's something they are interested in doing. So as I mentioned, ways to connect, you can volunteer. Every one of these tracks right now is definitely looking for volunteers. Everything from just reposting their social media content to actually getting involved and maybe being a leader within the specific track. If you go on the Women Who Code website for that track, there's going to be a button that says Become a Leader, and it'll essentially submit your information if you're really interested in taking that route. Say you don't know if you want to become a leader yet, the Slack communities they have are also a great way to get involved and ask questions. Because maybe you think you want to be a leader, but you're not sure yet. Talking to the leadership fellows will be a great way to figure out if this is something that's right for you or not. And I did make a Google Doc. I posted also in our Slack channels where people can get all the information in one place regarding each of the 6 tracks, including how to get on Slack for them, where their social media handles are, and all the relevant info that's currently available. And then once again, the webinars. So right now, a lot of the webinars are, a lot of guest speakers are volunteering towards various subjects in those deep learning communities. And sometimes they even feature various talks that were at the Connect conference that Women Who Code hosted back in April. So in case you couldn't come to that conference, you can still see the content thanks to these communities, which is really awesome. So once again, connecting on Twitter, oftentimes not only will they have a lot of information regarding their track, but also just really keeping connected to people within the community, because they'll retweet people who are very active in general within the Twitter community. If you're not on Twitter and you're interested in being in tech, it's really a great place to be nowadays. Hey, are you tagging here?
Yeah, I don't know why.
Okay, well, yeah, I took a random screenshot. Megan's tagged. Awesome. But yeah, who knows? Maybe you'll see one of us tagged in the things, because we are pretty active ourselves on Twitter as a community. So the question then is also, why should I join these communities? So this is an awesome chance to expand your network, not just beyond just your local DFW network, but really internationally. I know the blockchain leader is from India, I believe. So, just by participating in that community, you're already connecting people from India. That's crazy. That's amazing. Where do you get those opportunities, really? It's a way to acquire new skills. You can, even if you don't know Python right now, you can go to a Python webinar and maybe pick up something you didn't even know you could have learned in just an hour's time span. And then also, it's an awesome way to get involved in the global network of women who code. I also went to that conference in April, and it's just wild what your eyes can be open to just by putting yourself in a situation where you're around people from places that you're not from normally. And it's just a great experience, and I can't even put the words into what it can give you, but I really advise you to, if you have the time, if you have the interest, to dig into these types of things, because we also need all of you to participate, because we can't be in every single track just as directors ourselves, but we want our members to be a part of this, to have these great resources, and we want to know how they can be better so we can have a really good open communication channel too. Alright, so that's all I specifically have to say on these tracks right now. Does anybody have any direct questions before Liliana speaks? Awesome. Okay, we're going to turn over to Liliana Torres, who is now...
I'm Liliana Torres. I am from Venezuela. I work as a superwoman, and I'm trying to conquer the world. What about that?
Woo!
That's good? Did I kill it? Come on, tell me something. All right, my name is Liliana Torres. I'm from Venezuela. I've been in the States for about 10 years. And I came to this country for a better opportunity. I went to school back in there for computer science, but I had to start my life all over again because I didn't know the language, I didn't know how the country works. So I learned the language, and then I started working as a customer service to help to be able to speak like I'm doing right now. And it was an amazing experience. I kept moving in technical roles, like mostly it was the technical support. Now I'm a data analyst. I work for a company called TMX Finance. Probably no one knows which company it is. And if you heard about Title Max, they have a bunch of stores all around the country. And I work in the corporate office. And my day-to-day is extract data, analyze it, give insights to the company for their performance. So I just keep working with SQL most of the time, and I'm currently working to go towards the data science side, and I decided to join the Women Who Code Python just to see what it was about, and I'm currently learning it too, and it has been an amazing experience. I say one day, well, why did I join this? Like they were saying, why do I want to join this? So first, I knew about this because Women Who Code Dollars for Worth. I've been a member for about 3 months, but the first time I came, like some of you are coming today, it was amazing. Everyone is positive, everyone wants to do something, everyone wants to grow. And that's very important, to be surrounded by that kind of people. It's amazing. And you always have to think that if you are around that people, you can do a lot more than you think. So I decided to be a lead, and it was a challenge for me because like I'm speaking right now, I'm really nervous. And
You're doing great.
I'm really nervous at work whenever I speak. I don't want to say something because I feel it's going to be wrong. But I say no, I have to put myself up there. I have to let myself be seen, and if I made a mistake, I'll learn from it and I keep going. So I'm here. So the experience has been incredible. I joined the Women Who Code Python 3 weeks ago. It was just about 3 weeks ago. Emily is the fellow lead, and I've been working with her really closely, and it just blooms. Like the community has grown really quick. We have a lot of followers on Instagram. We have a lot of people in the Slack channel now. I had a lot of ideas. I don't know where they came from, but it's just amazing how whenever you want to do something and you just the ideas start coming. If you're just interested and if you want to help others, it's amazing. And for me, it's very important to help others. I think that's the most rewarding thing. Whenever someone tells you, oh, I didn't know how to do that, now I know. Now I can research more about that. Oh, that's really helpful what you provide. It's just amazing. It's just really rewarding. And you know, you go to bed at night, you say, I did something for someone. No matter what, it's very rewarding. So currently, I should have done this, and I got so inspired. That's me. Right? I got so inspired talking. So I talk already about my experience a little bit, and a little bit of the journey. So before I go here, okay. So we have a lot of resources right now that we're trying to organize in the Women Who Code Python track. Since we are online, we use a lot of the Slack channel. We communicate a lot there, and we have organized Twitter chats twice a month. We have a Slack study groups, so we just have a group, and that night, and we just start talking about something. We ask questions, we learn, and we have some documentation, and we go over as we chat. And we also have some guided projects and webinars that we're working on. So I'm actually very happy because I talked to someone yesterday, and he said he's gonna do a webinar next month, so that's amazing. And I'm even learning myself. And as I'm learning, I'm sharing that information because I think it's important that if I know it, you can know it too, right? If you're interested in. So you can join us. This is our website. I have these QR codes, and now we are in technology. So you can pass it around, and you just scan it in. You can get to the website directly. You don't have to remember the website, and you can just sign in. We are in Twitter, we are in Facebook, and we are on Instagram. We try to be there all the time. And also I'm trying to go to organize this new idea to go to any conference that is around here and just be the presence there, try to meet people, try to bring people, even for the women who go Dallas Forward. I just thought about that idea right now. I don't know, I'm just full of ideas right now. I want to thank our sponsor for Women Who Code Python, which is McKinsey company, Python and Home Depot. We really appreciate the support for them. We are just starting, so as a lead, we are organizing this, but we're really looking for a lot of help. We really need a lot of help. And it can be just helping to post in Instagram. It can be just helping to organize something. It can be just trying to find some speakers. And we are really flexible, so we know everyone has a life, so we know sometimes things come in the way, and we just figure it out. We work together as a team, because whenever you go out there to work, you need to work as a team. You need to try to help each other, because that's the best way to grow. So if you have any questions, feel free to come to me. If you want to join the Slack channel, you can give me your information tonight, and